1.
Hi, Jason. What are you up to?
Nothing much. Just surfing the internet as always. I was on honesttrailers.com.
What's that?
They take popular films, for example the latest James Bond or the Twilight series, and make a trailer that shows all the worst aspects of the film. You know the voice that trailers always have? From a terrible book comes an even worse film? They're really hilarious. The Twilight one is excellent.
I enjoyed part 1 of that. I've never seen the other parts. I might rent the DVDs.
Watch the Honest trailer and you'll definitely change your mind. 2.
There are more and more supermarkets and they are all involved in a desperate fight for customers. That's why, wherever you shop, you'll see posters advertising the latest bargains and discounts. These take different forms, but they don't always save us money. Sometimes they tempt people to buy too much, which means either throwing things away or eating too much. They may even call something a bargain when, in fact, it is the same price or more than it was before. Our advice is to take care because often the only people to benefit from supermarket bargains are the supermarkets themselves.
3.
In today's episode of You Are What You Eat, we are talking about future food trends. Please welcome Trish Moore, an expert in nutrition. Trish, will our everyday eating routines soon become a totally new experience?
Hello. Oh yes, definitely. I'm really glad I have the chance to discuss this because I'm usually invited to talk about diets and healthy eating habits or complain about the quality of food when it is produced on a mass scale. These are important things, of course, but talking about the future of food gives me a real thrill. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you hear what awaits us.
We're all ears.
We are beginning to see how the field of neurogastronomy is starting to have an influence. This combines neurology and food science. It's not such a new idea, however. Over 10 years ago, the famous TV chef Heston Blumenthal prepared some seafood before serving it to the sounds of waves in order to reinforce the saltiness of the dish. Scientists have since confirmed that the flavour of food is informed by all of the senses. For instance, crisps seem less crunchy if we can't hear them actually crunch in our mouths, and other foods taste less sweet if there is a humming noise being played in the background.
Can it make snacks healthier?
No, by no means. But the other senses can change the taste. I believe neurogastronomy is likely to be a big player on the food and dining market in the near future. But what will it mean in practice? In a restaurant, to make your food tasting experience a unique one, aromatic mists might be sprayed into the air. Alternatively, your meal may be accompanied by several subtle sound effects.
Sounds like a new dimension to enjoying your meals.
Exactly. But that's not all. Scientists are now working on implementing nanotechnology in flavour enhancement. Imagine that you bite into something delicious, but the burst of flavour is delayed. In other words, you will experience it only after a few seconds because special nanoparticles have been included. We have never experienced anything like this before. Some other nanoparticles added to food will remove any flavours which are less desirable, while maintaining the full aroma of the food.
That sounds fantastic. Brussels sprouts will no longer leave a bitter aftertaste. Perhaps this will be a game changer in persuading people to eat more veg.
I doubt that. A change in attitudes takes time, but it may make it much easier for us to eat our 5 a day. At present, there are many examples of plant-based foods which have been genetically modified to improve their nutritional value, like potatoes and rice that contain more protein than the standard varieties. Despite criticism from GMO's opponents, over the next few years, nutritionally enhanced crops will become massive. We will be able to accurately modify the genetic code of plants in order to produce healthier alternatives, for example, peanuts which don't trigger allergies. Those who currently criticize such work will definitely change their minds once they realize their unique potential.